What's up, everybody? Welcome to TSP TV. In this episode, we are going to be talking a little bit about the Toronto lockdown protests. Now, some of you may be watching this video may have found me as a result of my coverage on the Toronto lockdown protests. Now, not that I want to blow trumpets or sound like that guy, but I don't think there are any other media outlets that have more hours of coverage on the Toronto lockdown protests that have been taking place for the last 4 weeks here at Queen's Park in the heart of downtown Toronto. Now, over those weeks, just like the amount of people that attend those protests have been growing, so too have the views and some of the comments on those videos that I have been recording from the protests live as they happen in real time, unfiltered, unbiased, unedited. And over the course of the weeks that I have been covering those, I've been coming in contact with various people and individuals that have also been at those events, and some of those individuals are local YouTubers, Scuba Dracula, Good for all. Sorry about that. I always struggle with your name. It's either Good for All or Hope for All, and every time I come to press the video, I forget and get started. Please forgive me. I will learn, and names is something I'm not very good with. But anyway, I digress. So over these courses of the weeks that I have been covering these events live, I've been coming in contact with various people, including some of the influential, more vocal, possibly the faces of this event itself. The protests, as they are growing, they are getting a wider audience. More people are showing up to the events itself, and it seems that more people not only are watching my videos, but the videos of YouTubers that are also there. And this is a little bit about what I want to talk to you about, and possibly put the idea of we are the media a little bit more together over the weeks that I've been accumulating the knowledge and thoughts, as well as the footage of these events. And as I said, some people are starting to come to TSP TV as a result of that. Some of the individuals that are vocal at the events have also contacted me and been in touch. So people want to see what's going on at these lockdowns, and as there is a lack of mainstream media footage there and coverage, and even if there is mainstream media and coverage there, it's going to be misrepresented, misinformed, and they are going to generate it in order to suit their narrative. Now, honest and unbiased, unfiltered reporting is what I have been doing, and that is what I'm going to continue to do. I will be once again at the event tomorrow. I do have a live stream scheduled. I will put the link in the bottom there. But we are working together, maybe with these fellow YouTubers that are in Toronto that are also covering the events. And I'm also asking for some of my other YouTuber friends that do have channels of their own to maybe, copy that link, share it on your community section. And if you've watched my channel and have support of what I'm doing, as I have support for what you're doing, the more people we can share and get this information out to, the more it aids our cause. We're not in it for likes, we're not in it for thumbs up, we're not here to get you to subscribe and watch our videos for monetization purposes. Subscribing and watching our videos supports the message. Sharing our videos means the message gets heard, belong. As I said, I got over 8 hours of footage of live, unfiltered, unedited coverage of the last 3 protests. And as I said, why I'm doing this video is maybe a little bit myself and becoming a part and a player in these protests itself. Certainly some of the comments and support that I've been getting from my regular viewers on this channel are extremely encouraging, and sort of telling me go for it, as well as some of the good comments from the people that have been at the events, who have commented on my video, watched my videos and watched those streams, have told me keep up the good work. So this is the part I feel I have to play, and some of you fellow YouTubers that I've mentioned, you also feel that you're playing the part that you feel you need to play in getting the truth out there. Now the truth community has become a little bit diluted over the years. It is saturated with shills, misinformation, and maybe people that started out with good intentions but got the corruption of monetization in sponsorships that meant their channels grew to ridiculous numbers, and now they seem more interested in product placements, gadgets, in selling stuff sort of as part of their paid production in their live streams, and then they will only give you a certain amount of content on YouTube, but the good stuff you have to pay for on Patreon. And that is not what I am about. I am about providing free, unbiased media coverage of the events and doing some reporting. And as I said, some of the comments and feedback that I've got on my reporting of this is encouraging and making me want to report and try and do a little bit of a better job. But back to the protest itself and the people that are protesting. This is kind of my little message to maybe some of you who have watched the videos and maybe as a result of watching my videos are planning to attend. I have an opinion that maybe that we need to start looking out for the people that are standing shoulder to shoulder with us, and maybe look into them to see if perhaps how we can possibly provide assistance or help, and how maybe they can provide assistance and help to us. Many of us are struggling. The reason that we are coming to these protests is because our freedoms have been removed, our livelihoods have been removed, and some of us are getting desperate and a little bit hungry for some truth, some answers. Not necessarily. Some people might be also getting hungry for actual food. The financial burdens that have been placed on their shoulders as a result of this pandemic is possibly becoming unbearable. Now what we need to do is be able to lift our people up. We're becoming a community. It's no longer a protest. We may be stepping a little away from the militant kind of protest with angry placards and banners and bullhorns, and maybe start celebrating our freedoms, rejecting the new normal and embracing the normal, getting back to old values, talking to our neighbors, talking to our friends and relatives in person, not virtually, having physical contact, high-fiving people, giving hugs of encouragement. There's a beautiful young lady there this Saturday that was jiggling and dancing around there with a sign for free hugs. Free hugs is a big help, guys. You need more people giving free hugs because it does give us natural endorphins and feel-good chemicals within our body that will be a boost. A lot of us are at home, we're depressed, we're being bombarded with the mainstream narrative, fear porn, propaganda, pornography, that it is just meant to pollute and saturate our minds and keep us in perpetuated fear, because that's how the psychological operation works. Now I do have some more thoughts and opinions and stuff that I'm kind of possibly share with you over the course of next week, after the event of tomorrow. But some of the people also I've been in contact, other than the YouTubers I've mentioned, is Chris Sky. You may know Chris Sky as the possible poster boy, and I don't mean to say that in any derogatory terms, but he is becoming one of the faces of the Toronto protest. He is there every week on the bullhorn, and I know between Sunday and Saturday, when he's not out there on the bullhorn, he is doing a hell of a lot of work, meeting influential people, as well as being targeted by maybe some smear campaigns and shills of their own to try and discredit him. But he's doing a good job. He's fighting the fight. He's doing all he can to try and get legal representation, and he is trying to do everything he can to try and get us all back to work as quickly as possible, as well as maybe rejecting the totalitarian agenda behind or what this pandemic was meant to enforce. So let's start to try and be a little bit more of a social community, a social gathering. Let's get together. It's summertime, guys. The weather in Toronto the last couple of days has been beautiful. It's looking like it's going to be a wonderful summer day tomorrow. We're going to be getting our vitamin C. We're going to be getting our dopamine from the sun, the flowers, the trees. Everything's coming to light. There's fresh oxygen in the air. It's going to fill our lungs as well as filling our spirits. We need to fuel the soul, and the spirits and the soul can be fueled by interacting with other people. If you're like myself, then you will feel a collective conscious energy and like a little bit of electricity in the air at the protest. It may go away on a little bit of a high, waiting for it to be next Saturday. So guys, it's summertime. I noticed last Saturday a lot of folks wearing what could be called their Sunday best, wearing their glad rags, looking like they may be going to weddings. And why? They want to get out. It's their one day a week. Let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy the summer. We've been there in the rain. We've been there in the snow. We've been there in the wind. Let's enjoy the summer. Let's enjoy some social activities. Let's make some picnics. There might be people there that haven't eaten or are hungry. There might be people that haven't even had a cigarette for the day. So let's offer a smoke. Let's offer a sandwich. Let's make some flasks of iced tea. Let's start sharing. Let's start getting on name-to-name terms. Wear some name tags. Say who you are. Shake hands with the people you're standing shoulder to shoulder. Get on first name terms. We all see the faces in these videos. We all see the faces when we go there, and maybe we smile and nod. This week, let's start giving each other high fives. Give each other hugs if you want to, but let's get on them terms. Let's start embracing the social aspect and getting the normal. Let's keep the normal. Let's keep the good vibes. Let's try and bring music, balloons, bubbles. Have fun at let's listen to the important messages, but when the bullhorn's put down, let's get the music on. Let's get the drum beat going. Let's start dancing. Let's get your shirts off. Start sun tanning, giving hugs, high fives. Bring your picnics, bring your dogs, bring your pets, bring your mum, your dad, your aunts, your uncles. Get down to the celebration of freedom. Go there for the protest, but once the protest in the bullhorns down, let's embrace life. Let's embrace the normal, and let's start looking how maybe we can come together and be a little bit stronger at these events, because this is the foundation of a movement I like to call, and then branding in these early days of Thought Train, the freedomist movements. We're all there because our freedoms have been removed, whatever freedom that is. We all have had freedoms removed, and we are all there because we want our freedoms back, and not just for individuals but for everybody. We all have the right to freedom. Therefore, we are freedomists. A celebration of freedomists, the Freedomist Festival on a Saturday afternoon, should possibly take place at 3 p.m. So the protest can run 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. And this is ideas. I'm not saying this is happening, guys. This video is a little bit from your feedback. I need you to get the message out. And if you think, guys, you know what? Yeah, it is summer and we've got nowhere to go. We've got no jobs to be at. It's a nice summer evening. Let's stay out, enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the nice air, and let's have a festival of freedom. Once the protest finishes at 3, maybe from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock, we have a festival of freedom where we dance, sing, we laugh, we tell jokes. Maybe some of us can sit around and tell stories, bring a picnic. Hell, why don't we start bringing tables and eat like a community? Let's put everything on the table. Somebody can make potato salad, somebody can bring some chicken legs, somebody, if you got a gift and you got a skill, make your dish, bring it to the table. Let's have a big spread. Let's have a picnic. Let's feed our community. Let's show people that watching outside that once the bullhorn's down, that we're actually normal folks that have put aside differences of religion, politics and beliefs to come together for the one thing that we all deserve and have our right to, and that is freedom. We are freedomists, guys. Let's start the Freedomist Festival. Once the Toronto lockdown protest finishes, let's switch. Let's start a festival of life. Now, I do know that there are going to possibly be some generators. There's going to be some speakers and some PA there tomorrow. So it is ramping up. It's getting a little bit more organized, and it's about how we can mobilize ourselves, how we can get together as a community, how we can support our community and find out what part we can play in the cause. We all have our part to play in this pandemic, and we all have a part to play in the fighting for our rights of freedom. If you agree, guys, if you're watching these videos that I've been putting out in these live streams, then you must agree that you have an interest, and hopefully the interest that you have for these has been fueled, and maybe you've got the desire to come down and check the protest out for yourself. You've got no excuses. Tomorrow's going to be a beautiful day. Go and get yourself some Wonder Bread and bologna and some cheese slices. Make some sandwiches. Grab yourself some Nestea on the way. Let's have a picnic. Let's have a festival of freedom. Let's celebrate our rights and in solidarity, in unity, because people have branded us and labeled us in the mainstream as yahoos. We've even got our friends and fellow social media followers wishing us nothing but harm for going to these events. Imagine how much pain and suffering they could possibly get as a result of wanting to harm people that have just gathered to enjoy their freedom and have a picnic and get back to some good old-fashioned social values of interaction with common men. So anyway, guys, the stream is set up. Hopefully, as long as I've got as much data as I have, I will screen for, and hopefully I'm also going to do a little bit of recording on a little burner backup phone. It does have a camera. Doesn't matter what equipment and technology you have. We do have a little bit of a duty and responsibility to report on the events and record what could be history and what could be a grassroots political freedomist movement in its infancy and birth, fledgling. Once upon a time their fathers probably gathered under a tree at a very similar event, with hopes and dreams of building a brave new world that wasn't a new world order with totalitarian taxation and surveillance and tracking devices and chip and pin identity barcode tattoos lining up every Tuesday for your socially issued Soylent Green. Anyway, guys, let's celebrate freedom. Let's embrace the tag freedomist. Hashtag that shit. Hashtag freedomist. Make a video, make a comment, make a post, make an update to say that you're a freedomist. Be proud to stand up for freedom, and let's see what we can do about helping out each and every one of us that may be there, that may be struggling, that may be a little bit ashamed or a little too proud to wish or ask for any help. Offer a cigarette, offer a sandwich, bring some bottles of water. It's going to be a hot day. People are going to be dehydrated, especially the people that are speaking. Bring a towel, bring a blanket, bring your dog. As I said, your aunts, your uncles, your brothers, your sisters, your mothers, your daughters, your sons and cousins. If you can bring them, bring them. I am a lone wolf. I'm not a lone wolf anymore. I'm part of the pack of freedomists that are growing and getting stronger each and every week down there at the Toronto Queen's Park. So unfortunately, I said I am a lone wolf in reality, but I will be bringing the Thrift Fam and any other the viewers that can't make it to the event for whatever reasons, too far away, financial or health reasons. Hopefully they'll be able to watch and show their support by tuning in and maybe sharing the feed on their social media. The more people that we can see this and spread this, the more it sends our message and more it gives them the imagery and honest reporting that, guys, these people are not idiots. They're not whack jobs. They're not. Hold on, sorry, I've got a prop. Okay, sorry, I thought I had my prop in hand. I got a little bit redirected anyway. But we're not idiots. We're not whack jobs. We're not crazy, batshit crazy lunatics rambling nonsense in our basements, pitching pieces of string to photographs and messages. We're not tin foil hat wearing conspiracy theorists. Ladies and gentlemen, we are of sound body, mind, educated intellectual that have a critical thinking mind that is looking for answers, and we've come together as one in solidarity and in unity for a common cause, and that common cause is freedom. So no longer be ashamed to be a tin foil hat wearing conspiracy theorist. Wear it with pride, guys. We are fighting for truth and we are fighting for freedom. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. at the protest at Queen's Park, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. And then, as I said, if anybody's down, let's start the Festival of Freedom from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Bring your sandwiches, bring your picnics, bring your music, bring your drums, bring your guitar, bring your bubbles, bring your balloons. Let's have fun tomorrow, guys. Let's embrace the sunshine and let's embrace our freedom, and let's show people who have probably forgotten what freedom looks like while they've been self-isolating, listening to the mainstream media, what it means to be in public and around fellow people having a good time. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully, as I said, we'll see you tomorrow. This is a shit video production for TSP TV. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep it thrifty and remember, be excellent to each other.